Today, me and my 7th grade mathematics students are going to be reviewing what mean is, what mode is, what median is, and what range is. So, class, today we're going to be reviewing mean, mode, median, and range. Yeah, I have every single class's scores, but we do have an assembly riddle today. So, the assembly, it's the end of a quarter assembly. And speaking of which, for quarter four, we're gonna practice. For quarter four, we're gonna do like this attendance challenges. I think that was what it is. Okay, so today we're gonna be reviewing mean, mode, median, and range. You guys are gonna solve 15 problems that I write on a board later in class today, about what mean is, about what mode is, what median is, and what range is. And so, why are we going to review what we have learned? Well, reviewing what we have learned is good, practically. It's practically just like learning what mean is, learning about what mode is, what median is, what range is. Mean equals average, okay? Mean equals average. So why does mean equal average? Correct. So we're gonna write down these words one more time before we do the review game on oh shoot. Tomorrow I have a sub. Well, yeah, tomorrow I have a sub. I forgot to explain that to my last class too. But you guys only have a sub for like a little bit. Wait, you guys only have a sub like half a class. Half the school program. Okay. So, we're reading mean, median, mode, and range. So, why are we worrying about these words again? Okay. 17. Okay. So, yes. So we're going to be writing down what the words mean one more time before we do the worksheet. Before that, does anyone have any questions before we move on? If so, then comment down below. Okay. So, mean, mode, median, and range. Oh. Wait. XGMYTXT. Hi. Okay. So, speaking of which, we're going to be reviewing what mean, median, mode, and range. So we're actually going to go to that right now. So mean practically equals average. So mean is adding up all of the sums and then dividing it by the number of the actual numbers there are. Like for example, we have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. We have five numbers. Okay, so we add all of these up, we get 25, 45, 70, 100. So we get 100 divided by 5 is equal to 20. The average is 20. So what if we do 10, 10, 10, 10, and 10? Would that change our average? Yes. it changes our average real quickly. So, speaking of which, yeah, I'm gonna use a different color for the vocabulary word. Mean. Add up all sums. Add up all sums. And then divide by number of actual numbers. There are. So practically just like 5 numbers or whatever. Okay, so purple cozy girl. This, and then this. What? Okay, hi. Hi, purple cozy girl. Okay, this is like crazy. So, the second vocabulary term is mode. Okay, so we have word over mean, and mode in 7.1, and then median and range in 7.2. So how can we even explain what mode is? Well, mode is adding is a most number. Okay, so practically this. Okay, so mode is practically which number occurs the most. So, okay, mode is, ask yourself this, what number occurs the most? Okay, so in this worksheet, you will actually, okay, so I will solve 5 of your problems. 5 of your worksheet problems. Okay, so the last 5 are going to be like, pick this number of numbers and like write these many numbers, like this many numbers, this many numbers. That will be on the last 5 questions of your worksheet. And yes, I'll be able to solve all of them in a rare time. So, okay. So, median. So, median is practically like, okay. So, median is a middle number put in numerical order. Middle number in numerical order. So let's just say there are 3 numbers, 10, 49, and 55. 49 is a median number, or the middle number in numerical order. Okay? So range. So speaking of which, what is range? Yes. Okay. If you can see down here, that's great. So range is the highest or biggest number subtracted by. You should always subtract these numbers, or else you'll get a big, completely different answer. Minus lowest, smallest number. That is what you should be noticing for when you're finding the range of a number. Okay. Okay, so I don't think you could see me right now because of a Q&A. So, what is your hidden talent? So, okay. So, you guys will be doing a worksheet now because you'll be doing the worksheet now because I personally have nothing. Okay, so thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Bye.